Good morning. I wanted to read little bits of this book, the Deepak Chopra, and it's called The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. Got it at like 5 and below. Great book. Read it twice now. I just kind of wanted to share a little bit, see how far I can go in this reading before being interrupted by the morning flow. There are the 7 laws. 1 is the law of pure potential. 2, law of giving and receiving. 3, the law of karma or cause and effect. 4, the law of least effort. 5, the law of intention and desire. 6, the law of detachment. 7, the law of dharma or purpose in life. So I'm going to start with number 1, the law of pure potential. All right. In the beginning, they have some quotes by some really intelligent, connected human beings. And we'll start with this one by the Hymns of Creation, the Rig Veda. In the beginning, there was neither existence nor non-existence. All this world was unmanifested energy. All this world was unmanifested energy. All this world was unmanifested energy. I mean, there's so many different ways you can read these things. Which is the way? That's why sometimes I like listening to people read, because like how they read something, I can like catch, versus just trying to read with my own eyes, like fumbling through, like where people pause and whatnot. It's like, I can hear it a little bit better, and that's something I want to practice. So, okay, here we go. The law of pure potentiality. The first spiritual law of success, the law of pure potentiality, says that our essential state is one of pure potentiality. Pure potentiality is pure consciousness. It is the field of all possibilities and infinite creativity. Our physical body, the physical universe, everything in the material world comes from the same place, a field of silence, unmoving awareness from which anything is possible. There is no separation between the field of energy and our spiritual essence, our self. The field is our own self, and when we know that our essential nature is one of pure potential, we align with the power that manifests everything in the universe. Knowing who we are gives us the ability to fulfill any dream we have, because the same field that nature uses to create a forest, a galaxy, or a human body can also bring the fulfillment of our own desires. Anything is possible in the field of pure potential, because the field is the source of all power, all intelligence, and infinite organizing ability. Therefore, success in life depends on knowing who we really are. When our internal reference point is our spirit, our true self, we experience all the power of our spirit. When our internal reference point is the ego or self-image, we cut off from our source, and the uncertainty of events creates fear and doubt. The ego is influenced by objects outside the self, circumstances, people, and things. It thrives on the approval of others. It wants to control because it lives in fear. But the ego is not who we really are. The ego is our social mask. It is the role we are playing. The need for approval, the need to control things, and the need for external power are fear-based. This kind of power is not the power of pure potentiality, the power of self, or the true power. Self-power is true power because it's based on the laws of nature, and it comes from the knowledge of the self. The self-power draws things that we want to us. It magnetizes people, situations, and things to support our desires. This support from the laws of nature is the state of grace. When we are in harmony with nature, we create a bond between our desires and the power to make those desires materialize. How can we experience the law of pure potentiality? One way is through the practice of silence and meditation. This means tuning out the world and taking time to simply be. In the Bible is the expression, "Be still and know that I am God." Stillness is the first requirement for manifesting your desires, because in stillness you connect with the field of pure awareness and infinite organizing principle power. Imagine throwing a stone into a still pond and watching it ripple. That's what you do when you go into silence and introduce your intentions. Even the faintest intention ripples across the field of universal consciousness that connects to your desire with everything else. The field can orchestrate an infinity of details for you. But if your mind is like a turbulent ocean, you could throw the Empire State Building into it and it wouldn't notice a thing. Practicing non-judgment is another way to experience the law of potentiality. When we are constantly judging things as right, wrong, good, or bad, you create a lot of turbulence in your internal dialogue. This turbulence constricts the flow of energy between you and the field of pure potentiality, and the silent space between your thoughts is a state of pure awareness, an inner stillness that connects you to true power. Through the practice of non-judgment, you silence your mind and access your inner stillness. Another way to practice the law of pure potentiality is to spend time in nature. By observing nature, you begin to sense the harmonious interaction of all the elements and forces of life. The lavish display of abundance in the universe is an expression of the creative mind of nature. Just by tuning in to the mind of nature, you will access the field of pure potentiality and infinite creativity and spontaneously receive creative thoughts. Whether it be the stream, a forest, a mountain, or the sea, connecting with nature's intelligence will give you the sense of unity with all of life and help you to get in touch with the innermost essence of your being. This essence is full of magic and mystery. It is fearless and it is free. When you are grounded in the knowledge of your true self, you never feel fearful or insecure about money or fulfilling your desires. You never feel guilty about wanting or having an abundance of everything, because you realize that the essence of all material wealth is life energy. You know that your desires are inseparable. You know that your desires are inseparably connected with everything. Your every desire is not your own. It's an evolutionary impulse coming from through you. I'm sorry, let me reread that. Your very desire is not your own. It's an evolutionary impulse coming through you. So why would you doubt it? That impulse is part of the greater patterns, which is to grow and evolve into greater abundance and creativity. The law of potentiality says that you are consciousness itself, both as it manifests in the material world and as it lies unmanifesting in your being. With the knowledge and the practice of this law, you can put yourself in harmony with nature and create with carefree joy and love. Wherever you go, in the midst of activity, carry stillness with you. Then the chaotic activities around you will never overshadow your access to the field of pure potentiality. And then the little footnotes at the end says, to experience the law of potential, 1, take time each day to be in silence and to connect with your spirit to just be. 2, practice non-judgment. Begin each day with the statement, today. Begin each day with the statement, today I shall judge nothing that occurs. And throughout the day, remind yourself of that statement each time you catch yourself judging. Number 3, commune with nature. Silently observe the intelligence within everything. Watch a sunset, listen to the sound of the ocean, or simply smell the scent of a flower. And then I will do number 2 tomorrow. So that was pure potentiality. And just to close out this part, I have been practicing sitting in the sea of potentiality. I joined a contest gamble raffle, and it kind of makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm like, there's so many hundreds or maybe thousands of people in this contest. Like, I kind of feel within myself, like, why do you think you deserve to be in this contest? What makes you think you're gonna win, or something like that? And I was like, it's not about winning. It's about learning how to sit comfortably in the seat of potential. And I can't sit in that seat unless I put myself in the race. So that's something that I'm practicing personally for myself when it comes to my own pure potential, and just learning how to sit in the stillness of that and trust it. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll read the second part.